If you would like to hear what I was shown in spirit the day after Charlie Kirk's murder, please stay. If not, scroll along. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ray, and I can see, feel, and hear in the spirit realm. So up to the day of, I had really been taking a social media break, so I had really no idea what was going on in the world, and it wasn't until either later same day or the following day that I actually logged in and found out what had happened. I want to preface this by saying Charlie had just more recently started popping up on like my YouTube shorts and stuff, but I didn't actively watch or listen to him. And when I did see him, I don't know, he just didn't come off as a genuinely kind and loving person. And that is just what I saw from what I know of him. I don't know what he was like behind closed doors. I don't know if the internet's just showing me like the little clips of him not being so kind in these like debate things, but what I really saw in him was an autistic who likes to argue, and he likes to argue on the platform of godly things. To each their own. Now, preface to say as well, I spend most of my time in God's presence. I just talk to God in my head all day, every day. The way I like to explain it to people is if, like, the things that you would want to text your best friend, the things you would want to talk about with your best friend, I stopped texting humans and I just started telling those things to God, and I kind of just turned him. He just became my best friend. I don't want to spend my time with anyone else, anywhere else, doing anything else. I like hanging out with the Lord, let's be honest. So, because we have that kind of relationship, him and I, we laugh and joke a lot, we talk a lot, we communicate a lot, and he's really been growing my gifts in seeing and feeling lately. He's been teaching me to hear his voice through feelings, either in my body, in my heart, my soul, just through feeling. So, up to the day of, he had been quiet. It had been, the energy was just kind of heavy, but he had been really quiet. And I thought he was, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I thought he was mad at me. I thought I did something wrong because I was not used to feeling this heavy silence from him, right? Normally it's like a joyous, happy, like you're just in God's presence. You feel amazing, right? Like feeling. So once I actually heard what happened, I immediately got plunged into spirit, and my heart was just broken. And me personally, I'm going, I don't what is happening, because it's not like I was this super Charlie Kirk fan. Like I said, I didn't, from what I have seen, and like I said, internet shows you what it wants to show you sometimes. I don't know what he was like other than what I have seen. Like I said, he just kind of seemed like not the kindest person to me. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to understand why, like, my soul is crushed. My heart is broken and I am just bawling. Like, I can't stop crying. I cried for the entire day after finding out what happened. And it wasn't me, it was my soul mourning. So after I find out, I'm trying to talk to God. I'm trying to understand, like, help me understand what this is, what is going on. Was this a spiritual assignment? Was it an attack? Like, what is happening? And I'm just talking to him, and he is not responding. Now, like I said, we talk all the time, every day. Very Jeremiah, if you will. And he's just quiet, and shit is just heavy. So finally, the silence and what I was feeling was bothering me so much. I finally said, Lord, are you okay? Because from what I could tell, what I could sense, what I could feel, and the heavy, heavy silence, he was not okay. And it's crazy to think that God might not be okay. But if we are made in his image and we can be broken and not be okay about things that are happening, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Right? Like in that moment, I really wish I could have just given God a hug. To be completely honest, like it really seemed like he just needed a hug. And like I'm telling you, it was heavy. I'm bawling. Um, so when I look into spirit, it was, oh my gosh, it's so hard to describe. So when you think, the best way I can describe, and I told my mom this earlier, the best way I can describe the spirit world is like, if you've ever looked at a picture of space, it is vast, it is epic. It gives you this feeling of like this vast, it goes on for millennia. You know stuff is out there, but you can't see it with your naked eye, and you would need like a telescope to pinpoint it. That's what the spirit world feels like to me. It's just vast and it goes on forever and ever and ever, and there's a million things in it, but unless you pinpoint that thing, you won't see it. It's vast emptiness, if that makes sense. So, um, I was sitting and I was just like looking into the spirit, and what I can say is that Charlie's death flipped. It flipped the spirit world, and I have not been given revelation on what it flipped to. But what I saw was, it was like the spirit world had flipped. God is silent, but he's allowing me to feel what he feels. And what he feels is, it's it's hard to explain. It is anger. It is brokenheartedness, like soul hurt. It is, he is he is silent and seething, but is also brokenhearted, if that makes sense. The energy, like I have never, ever, this is what made me ask him if he was okay. I have never felt this energy from him before. Like, and the only word I have found to describe it was a seethingness, that just that deep seated anger and rage and just pain, but it's rooted in pain and brokenheartedness and brokenness of spirit. So that's what I'm feeling in spirit, which has caused me to say, Lord, are you okay? Because what is this? And when I was, I don't know how, like he just kind of pulls me in. He's like kind of pulling me in and out of the spirit realm and like showing me things. And when I was in the spirit realm, and when I said, like, I felt it flip, I felt the spirit realm completely flip. God is silent and seething. And what I can see as spirit is that the angels are mourning. The angels are brokenhearted and mourning. And demons are laughing. And when I saw, like, I mean, like, soul broken. The angels are soul broken. And on the other side, I see, really, really reminded me of Tumnus the Fawn from Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And it also really reminded me of the part of that book or movie, whichever one you know, where they kill Aslan, and everyone's just like happy and celebrating, and what I'm seeing in spirit is happiness from the demonic and celebrating and laughter, and they're just dancing around the fire. I didn't think this was gonna get so long. You'll have to come back for a part 2. I'll post it right after I post this one.